Hi, friends, and welcome back to another episode of
Mom, watch this!
uh, today. In today's episode, we are talking about Zootopia.
And
What
weapons.
and weapons? Okay, so Zootopia is Key's movie um,
Mhm.
that she had never seen, and I had only seen once before. And I'm
Um,
what?
what I have definitely seen Zootopia like 1,000
No,
times.
I was on the wrong movie in my brain.
Yep.
See, I'm telling you, weapons is happening today right now.
Weapons!
Weapons. My brain
She was
is
having
out
a
of control. Too many things have happened today. Okay, can I just go through process of what happened this morning? It wasn't even this morning, I don't think. It was like 11:30, maybe noon. What time did we leave the house? Doesn't matter.
like 11:30?
Yeah, it was around that. But let me just take it through the morning of Jess. I got a new debit card. And I looked at it yesterday when I got it in the mail, when it came in the mail, and it said it to activate it, just use it. And I'm like, cool, that's great. So this morning we go and I order some I order some Lotus and bagels for us, got breakfast for everybody, and my card was declined. And so I thought, okay, well, I'll go activate it the other way online. So I get into online banking, somehow get caught in this fucking loop of I don't know, I couldn't activate it basically. So I was like, well, the branch is just down the street. So we drive down the street, I go to activate it, everything's fine. Go back through the drive-through, declined. What the fuck? So I go into the freaking little parking lot, try again, call them. They had, because I had tried to use it twice before, or I tried to use it the first time before it was activated, and so it kind of locked it up, but not like in a security way, but in a I don't fucking know really what happened, but they were very helpful and they unlocked it from the back end of it. So third time was a charm. We go get the freaking Lotus and the bagels and all that. We get home. I'm freezing, so I decide I need to take a bath. I set the little Lotus on the top of the bathtub, or on the, little side rail of the bathtub, and Riley decides she's going to come and grab my pumice stone. And as I'm trying to get it, or I got it away from her, and as I'm pulling it back into the bathroom, I somehow knocked my Lotus off of the bathtub railing thing onto the floor. And I kind of squealed, like, oh shit. And I looked down, and okay, cool. It landed upright. Well, I picked it up and it was empty because the bottom of it somehow broke just right to where the Lotus just completely emptied out, but left the cup looking like it was intact. So after all that back and forth, I dropped my fucking Lotus. So we had to drive 7 miles back down to the place that makes them the best, because I am who I am, and back. It's been a fucking day. Okay. And then the roommates told me that they're moving out. So it's been a day. It's been a whirlwind. And I got Josh Johnson tickets. So here we are. Now we're recording. It's been a whirlwind of a day. Okay. Anyway, Zootopia, one of Kiernan's very favorite movies, probably in her top 3 somewhere, I'm sure.
I think it is.
Yeah. Well, let me tell you something. IMDb, you want to give a good guess what it rated?
Fucking like 60.
IMDb is the like intent. How many out of 10?
Oh, I thought like 60%. Probably 6 out of 10 because they're assholes.
8.
Oh, good.
They rated an 8 out of 10. You want to know what Rotten Tomatoes was? You want to give that a 1, I guess? That a 1?
Probably like 70%.
98%.
98%. That's what I'm fucking talking about. They on my side today.
They are. It was written by Jared Bush, Byron Howard, Rich Moore. It was directed by those three people. It stars Jennifer Goodwin, Jason Bateman, Idris? How do you say his name? Elba. Idris, I think. Jenny Slate, Nate Torrance, Bonnie Hunt, Octavia Spencer, and a whole fucking slew of other people.
Yeah, it's
Including
kind of an all-star cast. When I was looking at it, I was like, "Wait a minute, holy
yeah,
shit."
including J.K. Simmons. He's also in it. Which is gonna come in handy
Yep.
here in a
We're gonna
All
hold
right.
on to that later. That's our Mouska tool that'll help us at a later time.
Um, okay. So I took a few little not really. I didn't take a test because I knew that you would probably drive this because you fucking love this. I love it too. It's actually really good. I put at the DMV, Judy is me, and the
Yeah.
sloths are literally everybody else
Hmm.
in my and not even in
I'd
my
be Nick in that
like
situation.
I'm fucking with me and it's like, oh my god, making me insane. Also, you know what I thought was funny was when she said it's not like a bunny could go savage. Um, is she saying that otters are fucking assholes? Like what? Because
Otters are technically predators, Mom. They're carnivores.
yeah, but of like clams. I mean,
No.
what
I
else
just
they
want
eat?
you to think back. I want you to think back on the conversation we had with a friend of yours about otters.
Uh, well, that's just being. They're just like sadomasochistic.
No, Mom, they're kind of fucking mean, actually.
Okay, all right, that's fine. That's fine. You've obviously never seen Watership Down.
What? That's probably a fucking movie. And also, Mom, I'm talking about real life otters.
No, I
They're
know, but
assholes.
I know, but the bunnies, the well, rabbits in Watership Down are fucking scary. Some of them. Um, some of our older listeners, if we have, well, we do have quite a few older listeners actually. Will will know that movie. Okay, so what do we want to talk about?
I want to talk about the fact that Zootopia I think will be relevant for many years to come.
I don't disagree. I think it's one of those
I don't
timeless
really want
things.
to say why. I'm just going to say that there are a lot of parallels.
There are too. I mean, it touches on a lot of different like kind of heavy subjects.
Very. You just don't fucking
Yeah.
catch it the first time you watch it unless you're really paying attention.
Right. Right. Well, and I mean, it's not even just not catching it the first time you watch it. I think it has to do with like age. You know, you can watch it like 17,000 times as a little kid and really not know the world, the way that it works and all that shit and the bullshit that goes on. Um and then once you do, you see the parallels, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've always loved that movie. I thought it was really cute. And I always saw you know, the different subjects that it touches on. I saw that in the very, from the beginning. But it's so fun and the characters are so they do a really good job with them. They're fucking adorable, first of all. And I think that the animation, the style of animation that they use is it's one of those that really grabs me. Because not all animation grabs me. That
No,
one
no,
really
it
does.
doesn't. Well, and
And
plus it's animals and you love animals.
well, yeah, but not only that, but like the fur and the way that they do the fur and the textures and everything, it's like
It's so
detailed.
fuzzy.
It's so detailed and they just do an amazing job. Like they make me want to touch them. And animation doesn't do that to me. So I thought
Um,
I that's just really cool to me.
I also want to ask you how you felt about Bonnie and Stu's reaction when Judy said that she wanted to be a cop.
It pissed me off.
Really?
Yeah. It made me
Even though it's
really
like a
angry.
dangerous job and what like
L
Do you think they were valid
so
in their feelings
no,
or,
no, no.
like
No, that part didn't that didn't bother me. I did not when she was little and that was, like, her dream and all that, and they were, like, kind of like, "Oh, whatever, bunnies don't." I don't they were just, like, fucking stomping on her dreams, and I did not that pissed me the fuck off. I don't like that. It's like you support and encourage your kids to follow their dreams as much as they possibly can. Like, I don't know, that made me mad. It's like, just because you fucking own a farm, that's not her dream, right?
I can
I
just
mean,
hear the High School Musical fans listening in right now just, "Oh, man, that was like Troy."
what?
I've only seen High School Musical once, and that I'm so sorry to High School Musical lovers, but that was once too many. Um,
I've never seen it.
you would fucking hate it.
But I don't know the reference that you just made, so
Basically, the main character's dad wants him to be a basketball star so bad, but he wants to do music, and that's not his dream. Like he wants to do, yeah, it's yeah.
it just irritates me. It's like it's you had your shot to live your dream. Don't fucking push it on your kids. I'm sorry to all you mothers out there or dads out there that do that, but I'm sorry. They are
You
their own
pissed
people.
me off.
Huh?
I said sorry to all the parents out there, but you pissed me off.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but I mean, I don't know. You had your fucking, and you still have. Oh, okay. I'm gonna back this up, right? Not you had your chance. I don't give a shit how fucking old you are. You still can be whatever the hell, unless it's like a pro sports person or whatever, and you do kind of age out of that. But anyway,
Not in baseball. You can be in there longer if you pick up baseball.
baseball. But I mean, well, and hockey too actually has some kind of older people in there. Anyway,
Sorry about
but
the football dreamers.
yeah, that's just too hard on the body. You would think hockey would be too, but I think their training or something about hockey is. Why are we talking about this? Fucking Zoot. What else do you want to ask me about Zoot? What?
Were you surprised to see Flash 100-yard dash in his car at the
No,
end?
the minute that that fucking car zoomed past, I knew that had to have been a flaw because they can't move fast. So of course they're gonna get in a vehicle and be like fucking crazy. Plus, a while to take that foot off the fucking gas pedal.
True. How did you like Clawhauser? I loved him.
I loved him. I couldn't get past his voice. It wasn't who I thought it was. Like,
Was
I
it
didn't know the person who
Olaf
it was.
or
Hmm?
was it reminding you of Olaf or
Maybe? I don't know.
Jonah?
It was making me insane. But it wasn't who I thought it might be. I don't know. I don't know who it was reminding me of or who I thought it might be, but it just definitely was not the person that I don't know. I know. I don't it was like, "That's so familiar." And then when you told me who it was, I'm like, "I don't fucking know that guy."
Who's your favorite
So,
character?
um, really like Nick. He's probably my favorite. Oh, that's right. That was something we are gonna unpack. So,
No! Oh my
yes.
god.
No, so okay, so our listeners are gonna really fucking because they're all pretty much all girls, right? For the most
They're
part.
gonna
There
raise
might be
their
a couple
brow at
guys out
us.
there.
They're gonna raise their brow at us.
No, they're not. I promise you this because because we've talked about this. Okay. So we all know what a hear me out cake is, right? Like it's been a trend for long enough that we all fucking know what it is. It's you got the
We
cake, you
need
got
to
the little
do
fucking
one.
we do really need to do one. But I want it there's certain people I want involved and I want Brian to be involved. She's one of
Oh my
I
god,
think that one would be so fun.
she's gonna put the fucking Microsoft paperclip on that bitch.
I know. And I would love Kavana to be basically our rave fam, I think needs to be the people who be involved will be fun. Anyway, we all know what a rave or what a rave, what a hear me out cake is. I'm sorry, but weepins. I can hate my brain. Um,
Your new stim
yeah,
next week, just weepins.
I know. God damn it. Okay. We'll explain that in a minute. Um, I said, I'm sitting here watching Zootopia, and I put out the note. Nick would be on my hear me out cake. Not gonna lie. Like,
And I
that's
said,
just
"Same."
yep. And because look at my other who's my other one? Justin.
Justin.
Secret of Nim. I mean, they're basically the same fucking
Hey, okay, but I've got that fucking missing link from Monsters vs. Aliens on my Hear Me Out cake too, so
like anyway, just it's not us trying to be anyway, it's funny to me, number one, that you and I almost never have the same taste in anything
okay, but
when it comes to dudes.
when it comes to Nick Wilde, though, I think there's not a woman on the face of this planet that wouldn't have him on her Hear Me Out cake, though.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, because he's got just enough of that bad boy type thing, but he's a good
But
guy.
he's a sweetheart!
Yep. And he's got that like that cocked up eyebrow and the, the grin, the sly little fox. Anyway, yeah, he's definitely on my hear me out cake. Anyway, I don't remember why I said that we needed to unpack that. I think it had something to do with me and you never having the same taste in anything
At
um
all.
at all
I like
ever.
the nerdy gamer boys, and she does not.
Yeah, not my type. So now Julio Rodriguez, we can agree.
Okay, I was
Oh,
about to say, well, yeah, Julio
pretty.
Rodriguez,
He's
he's very
pretty.
gorgeous.
um, but he's younger than you, so that's gross for me. He might be about the same age.
I was about to say, I think he's like the same age as me, actually, Mom.
Yeah, he might be. Um, so you want me to give you a little bit of trivia, or do you want your pop
Yeah,
quiz first?
I don't care. Pick one.
Yeah, I'm giving you your pop quiz first. You're gonna
Okay.
fucking ace this. So, okie dokie, artichoke. Or did we want to talk about some more stuff?
Do
I
you?
honestly thought that Emmett was dead.
I did too when I first watched this. I was like, Emmett's fucking dead. No. But they found Emmett.
And I'm sorry if I drove you absolutely crazy going, Emmett!
Every
Emmett
time
Otter.
Emmett the Otter was ever brought up, she was like, "Oh my god, Emmett Otter, Jugman and Christmas."
Would not shut the fuck up. That's so stupid. Um, anything else? I loved the mafia boss guy, Mr. Big.
Oh my fucking god, Mr. Big was like the best. My
Oh,
grandmama
he was so cute.
raised him.
So cute. Was Steve Buscemi, whatever the fuck, however you say it, Buscemi, was he the little weasel? Who was that?
I don't fucking know, but the fact that that was 100%, that little weasel was a Frozen reference, by the way, because his name is Weaselton. And in Frozen, do you remember the Duke of Weselton? And they're like, the Duke of Weaselton, and he's like, Weselton! And then they called
Are you
him something else
seriously
in
asking me if I
Zootopia.
remember anything in Frozen? Uh,
Listen,
I think I've
I
half
loved
watched
that movie.
the first one.
Yeah, I watched it over and over so many times that I was able to watch it in my head when I went to bed.
Oh no, I did not know that actually. Because I think I maybe watched it
I
like
did the
kind
same with Shrek.
I did know that. I did know that you watched all the fucking time. um no, I didn't because I think that I was barely paying attention. I was probably doing something on Fan IQ or something when you were watching Frozen. Who fucking knows? Anyway, it was the Breaking Bad reference was fucking hilarious and
Oh
his
my god.
joke.
Yeah, Walter and Jesse are back.
Yeah, that's funny. And their little
And
freaking you
their
did you
night
watch
howler like lab. I watched the first episode of Breaking Bad and I fucking hated it.
so you never what? So you never saw Jesse dancing in his fucking yellow suit. Oh my god, that's one of my favorite.
No, I didn't. But
It was so
see, I fucking hated it because I'm sorry, but I need likable characters to continue a show, and I'm sorry, but Walter is not a fucking likable character, and neither
no,
is
but
his weird ass wife.
Jesse is phenomenal. He's okay. Speaking of hear me out cakes, okay, Jesse's definitely in my hear me out cake. Love
He's
that character.
supposed to be like 17.
No, he's not 17. He's like in his 20s. But anyway,
I'm looking that up.
it's Aaron Paul. Hey, he was in, by the way, speaking of Aaron Paul, and this is not relevant to Zootopia, but I mean, it's adjacent because of the fucking Jesse. Um, I was watching Veronica Mars last night. He was on the uh Eastern Killer episode.
Who was?
Aaron Paul.
Who is there? Oh, is that Jesse?
That's who plays Jesse, yeah.
Okay.
So I'll give you your pop quiz.
I'm sorry, he was 24 years old. My
I
fault.
knew he was in his 20s. Yeah, I knew he wasn't a
Okay.
kid.
I was like, isn't he supposed to be like a fucking high school
I
student who's
mean,
his
20.
fucking student?
Yeah. Um, what was the
Because I
letter
thought
on
he
her
taught high school science. I don't know. The letter on her what?
fake little cop hat? On the little badge on her cop hat
It wasn't a Z, was it? Or M?
was M.
For meter maid.
Her fake one. Her little fake one that she was wearing when she was a baby.
Was it
She
Z?
was. Hmm.
Oh.
How many years after young Judy said, "He's right about one thing. I don't know when to quit,"
How
was the
old is she
police?
when she says that?
No, no, no. How many years after she says it is the police academy? How many years later?
I want to say
When it
like
shows her little girl, and then it shows, and then it goes right to the police academy.
9 or
Blank.
10.
15.
15? Damn, Judy. Okay.
The writing on the window of the diner says Sundays, cones, and what?
What is wrong with you?
Why?
I took so many fucking notes for this goddamn quiz, and I thought I had it, and I'm not getting a single one of the. I'm getting one right. Sundays, cones, and I don't want to say trunks. That's weird. Scoops,
Lunch.
lunch. What the fuck?
I don't know, but
I
see,
don't
this is
have your
where
ADHD brain. You're asking me ADHD brain questions, and I'm very much not ADHD brain. I'm very much TISM brain. That's not fair.
well, I don't know how to make TISM questions. I'm sorry. That's how I watch
I
movies.
freaking okay. I'll tell you what I wrote down. I wrote down 275 brothers and sisters, 3 scratches, 3 sets of tickets. I don't know when to quit. Judy was 9 when she was scratched by Gideon Gray. $200, 365 days since he was 12. Felony tax evasion, $1,460,000 that he owes,
Any of the-
and 5 years jail time. White limo, silver trim, 3rd cylinder not firing, 29 THD03. What do you call a
You told me
3-humped
you had
camel?
no.
Pregnant.
Hold on. You told me you had memorized that fucking license plate like you did 42 Wallaby, and so I was gonna ask that question. I remembered you.
Flash. I got Flash
Nope,
Flash 100-yard dash. Priscilla's Kristen Bell. Kevin and Raymond.
I
Nick
didn't.
sold Mr. Big. Nick
Skunk
sold
butt
Mr. Big a rug made from a skunk's butt. Night Howlers. Midnicampum Holosithius. Autumn
Mr.
Crocus.
Big
Class C
also.
Botanical.
Jesus Christ.
Junior Ranger Scout. 14 missing animals all in custody of Mayor Leodore Lionheart at Cliffside. Nick bets a nickel that one of the 2 Timberwolves were going to howl. Maintenance Tunnel 6B.
See, okay, here's this is what's so funny,
I
okay?
tried so hard.
I don't know any of what you just said. So this
That's
is
the
why
main
I
fucking part of
this is why I literally okay, but except for Mr. Big
the movie.
also carried his mom in the skunk butt rug. Um
His
or grandmama,
grandmama.
sorry, his grandmama. Anyway, this is
You
why I always
disrespect
fail my
me.
fucking
You
quizzes.
disrespect my grandmama.
Anyway, so 64 species of animals are in Zootopia. The clothed and talking animals were inspired by what Disney movie, do you think?
The clothes,
Robin Hood.
probably fucking like Robin Hood or something.
Yep, it was Robin Hood, and which, Robin was a fox.
Mhm. And he had a
Um,
green shirt too.
yep, he sure did, and a red tie. Wait, I don't know if he had a red tie.
No, he didn't.
No,
He
because it
had a
was a
little
tunic.
red feather on his hat.
Yes, he did. Um, the team went to Africa to study and research animals.
I love that.
They also, while they were there, they learned that there are naturally 90% prey and 10% predators. And so pay attention during the film, and you'll see that these numbers accurately depicted in New Zootopia. So that'll be fun.
Mayor Bellwether
Also,
actually says something about that.
oh, does she? Um,
Mhm.
many, many hidden Mickeys throughout the film.
Are there really
You do.
many hidden Mickeys throughout the
Yep,
film? I gotta find them
yep.
all now. I'm
We'll
gonna
have to
rewatch
sit
the
and
movie
watch
and find every single
them.
fucking hidden Mickey Mouse.
The newscasters change depending on which country you're in.
I knew that.
So Brazil was Jaguar, UK Corgi, Japan Tanuki.
It was a corgi?
Hmm. US Moose, Australia Koala, China Panda. Originally the film, the focus, like the main character of the film was Nick Wilde, but test audiences said they struggled to connect emotionally with him and they felt more drawn to Judy, so they adjusted it.
Okay,
And
I was actually gonna ask you earlier if you were to think, okay, if I were to be any character from Zootopia, which one would I be and why?
it would be Judy because you're fucking determined.
And very, I need my shit done like on time. I need it done now, or else
And
my
your
whole
way.
fucking shit's gonna be what?
And your way. Done
My
your
way.
way. Mhm.
Oh,
Done the way you want it.
I'm
Um,
sorry.
Clawhauser, he doesn't share the cheetah's skinniness,
But he
like
is a
the
cheetah.
but in his on his face, he does have the tear marks that run from the inside of the corners of the eyes down to the outside of the edges of his mouth.
Mhm.
So they kept that like specific.
They said we're gonna make sure they know he's a cheetah.
Yep. Um, I don't have any more quiz stuff. So, or trivia stuff. So, full disclosure to all y'all, I uh right before we actually started recording, I hurried and did some trivia. So, I don't have a lot of sources. I have 4 for Zootopia and only 1 for weapons, so I will put those in the show notes. But yeah, I've had a really long week. And the whole weapons thing. Okay, my brain takes different things and it fucking stems, and I can't now. I will never get that out of my head. And I'm probably going to be at work all day tomorrow going weapons out
Speak
of the middle of fucking
socks.
nowhere. Yeah, his feet socks. But I was telling Key that I have an issue because I know how weapons is spelled. I know how the word weapon is spelled, but for some reason I always try to transpose the A and the O. Always. And she said, I always say it like Bugs Bunny says it, weapons. So as I'm trying to read the trivia stuff to pull something interesting, my brain, like I'm in the middle of reading these paragraphs and my brains just keep going, weapons, 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 would not shut the fuck up. This is how my brain works. And it's very aggravating sometimes. Anyway, speaking of weapons, it came out in 2025. Written by Zootopia was 2016. Sorry, I did not say that one. Um, written by Zach Kreger, directed by Zach Kreger, um, starring Julie Garner, Josh Brolin, Alden. I do not know how to say his name because I suck at pronunciations. Aaron Reich or something like that. Amy Madigan. Uh, IMDb. Here's some more guesses. What do you think got on IMDb? I actually think I told you these.
uh, no. I think IMDb is a bitch ass most of the time, so probably like 5.
Nope, 7.4.
Okay.
Rotten
That's still
Tomatoes,
not probably okay, they were always like 10%
closer.
quote unquote above. Yeah. I would say okay, like okay, you said 7.4. Okay, I'm gonna guess like either 78 or in the 80s.
93.
Okay, shit.
Yeah. Oh, to connect them with our 6 degrees, it only took 3 degrees for this because J.K. Simmons is the lion in Zootopia. He is in the Spider-Man. Is it I don't remember the one. Is it the listen, don't make fun of me. The Homecoming or whatever the fuck it's called with Tom
It's either
Holland.
Homecoming or No Way Home or um fuck, I don't remember the other one.
He's in whatever fucking whichever one that is with Tom Holland. Maybe both. I don't know. And
Definitely both have
obvious.
both.
Okay. Well, and obviously Tom Holland is in Avengers Infinity War with who? Josh Brolin. And Josh Brolin is in Weapons.
He's
I,
also in Deadpool 2. He's in Deadpool 2.
well, we ain't talking about Deadpool 2.
I know. I'm just saying he's Cable.
Oh yeah. Oh, we were when we were doing
Reason why I bring it up is because Deadpool makes a joke about him being Thanos, and it's funny as fuck, and it's like a sneaky fourth wall break.
I love as if Deadpool doesn't do like just fucking obvious as fuck
No, I know,
fourth wall breaks.
absolutely, but that one was sneaky as hell.
All right. So I got to tell you something, all y'all listeners. Kay would not talk about this movie with me until we recorded. She refused. So let's go.
That movie scared the absolute fuck out of me. But I will say I liked it a lot, and unfortunately, I will see myself watching it again at some point, but not anytime soon while I remember how much it scared me. Um,
So I want to know, okay, I want to know why it scared you as bad as it did. So
I
we're
just
watching
because
it. And I
like,
know you
dude,
hated it.
imagine being some random fucking bitch, and then all of a sudden some girl, like, or some girl, some guy just starts running up on you, and his fucking eyes bulging out his face, and like wanting to beat the shit out of you. That's scary as shit. And like, she
Yeah.
had no reason to believe there was any motive against her like that. Well,
No,
that's
because
not true
She and
actually, but
Marcus were
yeah,
no, she and Marcus
but
were
who it was, but they were friends. So like, what the fuck? Like,
yeah.
that's terrifying. No, and like, I don't know. Honestly, what really got me, unfortunately, was sorry, spoiler alert. When Thanos went downstairs,
No.
um.
I just see the big old fucking rock head. Oh my god.
He
Anyway.
goes downstairs and he's seeing all the kids, and then that bitch, that creepy ass bitch, is sitting there in the corner like a
Oh,
fucking gremlin.
so creepy.
That jump scared me so bad, and it
Like,
was so creepy. And like, I like Gollum, dude. And like, I legitimately, after seeing that movie, I had to refill my water bottle because it was low, and I was turning on every fucking light that I could on the way to the kitchen because of that specific frame, dude. I no.
because it was a
Ah,
jump because you got a jump scare and you got I loved the first jump scare, by the way. But you got a jump scare and it was like fucking weird
ugh.
says when you saw it, it was like, "What the fuck?"
Like
Yeah.
that made my
And it was
skin
quiet,
crawl.
like, it was very
There was no, like,
sensory.
fucking
They
jump
messed with
until
the sensory.
she moved.
I know. It was so fucking
Like,
creepy. I
the
love it.
actual jump scare wasn't even when she moved.
No. No. So fucking gross. She was so gross. Oh my god, I love and then I was like, "You know who that is?" You're like, "No way. No."
I don't believe you. She's so pleasant in fucking
I
Field of
loved her
Dreams.
in Field of Dreams. I love Amy Madigan. Yeah, she's well, in almost everything else I've seen her and she's, pleasant. I wanna tell you a little because I got a lot of really good trivia, but, I wanna tell you one little thing, the one that I was like, "Oh, how sweet," because it's Amy Madigan, it's about her. She took the time to make sure that all the children were not actually afraid of her. She wanted to
Oh,
make that she didn't really scare them all. I think that's so cute. I love that so much.
she's like, "Hey, I'm not actually scaring you, am I? I promise, like, I'm not actually a witch."
That was so funny. Yeah, so the first in fact, I had a note about the first jump scare being done super well because it's like it felt really realistic. Like some jump scares you're like, "Oh my fucking god," for whatever. Even though it
But
scares
it
you,
felt
it like
realistic.
mad.
Was it in his dream?
No, it was what no, that was a good one too. No, when she was at home and somebody banged on her door and she was like, "What the fuck?" Like the way she react her reactions and the dialogue
Fucking help me!
were probably my favorite thing about that whole movie. Even though she was very I did not like her really throughout
I
the whole I
didn't
don't
really
think she
like
was
her
a
either.
very likable but like I said earlier, I don't think she was supposed to be an unlikable character. Like, we were supposed to kinda question if she was at the root of it all and all
No,
that. And
I
so
didn't think she was. I just thought that she was kind of, I don't know. I feel like she made some choices is all. I
well,
just
yeah, I don't disagree with that, but, so did somebody else, and so, I mean, whatever.
I wasn't even talking about that. That was also on him. I don't necessarily blame her for that.
Yeah,
Not 100% anyway.
but what was other stuff?
Just like,
Oh, when she fucking went and snooped around and peeked in the windows and shit. It's like, "What are you
yeah, like
doing?"
bro, no wonder this whole fucking town thinks you did it.
Mhm. I loved that the beginning was narrated by a kid. I think that really, like, brought you into the creepiness of it
Yeah.
in the very beginning. I
I was
loved
like,
that.
who the fuck is talking? Because it's not him. It's not the one kid.
Alex, yeah.
I felt
I
so
don't
bad for
know.
the kid.
I know. Um, I loved him. Um, I just started thinking about this, about how I loved that part and all the kids in the basement and stuff like that. This movie would scare the fuck out of your dad.
I kinda
Little
wanna
kids
make him
scare the
watch it.
shit out of him anyway.
I kinda wanna make him watch it now.
Oh, that was funny. Um, yeah, the acting was really great. Like all around, every single character was fantastic, I thought. I thought.
I think so
Um,
too, because I feel like I've seen the main girl in a lot at something. I've seen her in something and I liked her, so I was, like, really I was unsettled by her character in this, and I couldn't really place why.
yeah, same. I think she did a really good job playing her part, what she was supposed to. What's really interesting is I'll tell you this at the when we start talking about the trivia. It just brought it up because of the way that just the feel of it. It's interesting to me that I don't really know directors very well, but the feel of this, I know that the director that it made me think about has passed away, and I didn't realize that he'd passed more recently than I thought, and he actually did have anyway, he did not direct this, but he was like a consult, whatever. He worked with the director a little bit.
Mm.
I I'm sorry. I know he was a druggie and all this. But I loved him. Like something about James, I loved that
I
character.
loved James.
I he made me sad and he made me laugh at the same time. Like I wanted to hug him. I wanted to save him. I wanted like I don't know. I felt bad for him. I knew like I don't know, there's something about addicts that there's I always I I'm a
I feel
rescue.
terrible, and it's like, I feel like he wasn't, like, a bad dude either.
No. He just was doing what he had to do to get but he kind of cracked me up when he was in that house and he was like s- ravaging through like stealing stuff and then he sees those people and he's like
"Oh, fuck. I'm sorry."
and then he's like, "Hello? What the hell?" It was so crazy. It's weird to me. So you had to know because I don't when did you realize that there was a witch in this movie? That
Um, Probably when her face flashed in the nightmare that Archer had.
okay.
Which, yeah, his
Yeah.
reaction to that was so realistic. Just, "What the fuck?" when he woke
He
up.
woke up and he's like, "The fuck?" I
"What
loved
the
him.
fuck?"
I loved him in that movie. um even when he was like kind of being a dick, about the teacher and stuff, I still loved him because he's
He still
kid.
fucking tried to save her. Like, even though
Yeah,
he fucking hated her, he protected her from fucking Marcus.
yep, yep. He was because he was a good dude and he was just frustrated and he didn't know what the hell to. That fucking helped me when she's in that store and that clerk is like,
Fucking help me!
not to run and she's like, fucking help me. It was so real. Like I can't even imagine anybody else saying anything else in that moment. It was so fucking funny. Oh my god, it was I loved it. Um anyway, the reason why I asked about the witch is because this is one of the very, very, very few movies, you know how I am about witches, and where the witch is like the only witch in it is bad, and I loved it. Like because I don't think like I was saying earlier, I don't think that I think the reason I liked it so much is and it's a bad witch is because it's not making all bad. You know, it's like you don't even hear about any other witch where it's like most witch movies that I fucking hate because they're bad. It's like they're just all bad. I don't like that.
Is
Irritates me.
that what you like, the craft and practical magic?
Mhm. Yep.
I like the craft.
Yep. I love the craft actually. Um yeah, the whole like when I went through speaking of James, I went through a moment in that like after he dragged him out of there and then it goes back to like what's going on in somebody with other people and stuff. I'm like, where the fuck is and they go into the house and I'm like, where the fuck is James? Oh god damn it.
I was so sad.
Me too. Made my feelers hurt my feelers. Um aw, just was a I don't know. I was really excited to show you the movie because I'm like, I don't usually really dig horror. And
No, and that scared
I
me
thought
more than Signs did, and Signs is the only horror movie that I've ever seen that actually, like, scared me.
it's interesting to me that it scared you so bad.
Signs?
No, no, science scared the shit out of me too, actually.
I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about? Signs is fucking horrifying."
It is horrifying, actually.
That movie makes my skin
Because it
crawl.
messes with your brain. Yeah, it messes with your brain. This one does too, and but it is really funny. I don't know what happened to me because I watched this. It wasn't that long ago. It was like 2 weeks ago or some shit before, or 2 weeks before we watched it. Or something. It was not very long before we watched it, and I'm like, oh, it's
Translation,
not
it's been
gory.
probably a month and a half.
Okay, maybe, but it hasn't been that long. It was this year. I watched it this year, so hadn't been that long. We're only in the very, very, very beginning of March. So, um, I did not remember it being gory.
I literally
Had
asked her if
no
it was gory. She was like, "I don't know, some guy's skin gets peeled with a potato peel, but I think that's it." Are you fucking serious?
God.
That not only was that probably the most minimal gore.
I think what my brain was doing is it was putting the gore in that it was the most minimal, but it was putting the gore in that movie into another movie. Like I don't because I remembered very clearly that kitchen scene. And when it showed those guys in the kitchen, I'm like, "Oh shit." I
You're
didn't
like,
want to
"Oh,
watch
this
that
hurts
again
my
because
heart."
no, not only did it do that, but it made me queasy. I did not want to watch that
Mm,
because when the camera pans out, like when it like shows from the floor, like and it pans out from behind I can't remember Marcus's husband's name, but it it pans out like because you're kind of looking at Gladys because Marcus ran out and it's showing you kind of
yep,
Gladys, but you can see his husband's caved in face, like in the like
yep.
peripheral kind of the camera. That made me almost puke. Like, and I'm not affected at
No.
all.
That girl has seen all the Saw movies and has been, like, unfucking phased. Like, she'll sit there and eat dinner, like Sloppy Joes or some shit while we're watching Saw movies. Like,
Well, I mean, I was a vet tech and I'd be in there monitoring the anesthesia machine eating spaghetti. So let's just it just doesn't
gross.
I'm not affected by most gore like that.
She
So
also threw a testicle at me one time.
I threw a cat testicle at you. Well,
She said, "They
I
were
was like,
sticky," and I'm like, I
"Yeah,
don't believe you," and she threw
no,
it
you
at my arm.
they're sticky." And yep. I was like, "Look," and it rolled down.
Uh,
Like one of those fucking, um, the hand slappy things, it was so funny. Anyway,
I
what were
was
we
like,
talking about?
"Ew."
So the head bash in thing, I could not that one almost made me throw up. Um, what else? Well, face the potato peeler on the face, that made me laugh. I don't know why, but it didn't bother
Because what
me.
the fuck
Whatever.
Because what the fuck are you doing with the potato peeler? What the fuck do
I
you think
know.
is what do you
Why
think that's gonna do?
right?
Like, the
Well,
first of
okay,
all, I'm pretty
but
sure there was a
let's be
knife
real.
next to her somewhere. I don't know
I
why the
know,
fuck
but
she
let's
grabbed the
be
potato
real.
peeler.
If you're trying to choke somebody out, any normal human being is trying to choke you out. If you fucking peeled their face with a potato peeler like that, they're gonna probably let go because that's gonna hurt. So in fairness,
Okay, but
but she
after the
didn't
first
know.
one and then she does it again? Like, no, after the first one, if
Yeah,
he
I
doesn't
know.
move, grab the fucking knife.
Grab the knife. Yeah, that was weird. Um, but she also had feelings for him, and I don't think she wanted to go that far, you know? Um, what
I
else
felt so
happens?
bad for that guy's
Well, the
wife.
little kid's tearing. Huh?
I said I felt so bad for that guy's wife.
I know, because all she cared about him, and he was an alcoholic, and she just wanted to make sure that he was taking care of himself and stuff, and she was out of town. I know that
Well,
actually made
and
me
she
really,
also was talking about they were talking about having a baby.
yeah, yep, I know. It made me sad for her too. Um, but I love how she comes up from behind her in the fucking liquor store, and just beating the shit out of her.
Well, cause fuck, what would you do? Well, I'd fucking dump my
Uh,
husband first.
I'm trying to think of the gory spots.
Her fucking like slicing her hand open, and also when the fucking parents start stabbing their
With
faces
the
with the
forks,
forks.
that was too realistic. That creeped me the fuck out. I was like, "What the
Really?
hell?" Yes. I was like, "What?"
Wow. How
And
was
when the
it too
kids
realistic?
because it looked like they were actually stabbing themselves with forks.
Well,
Um, what? And it sounded like it. Like that was another thing. It's like, what did they do with the dubbing? Did they made it sound like it's actually stabbing into skin, like a kiwi or something, maybe?
maybe they went to like a butcher's store and like got like pig
Like
skin or
pig.
something.
Yeah. Because I think that's what really got me was the sound of it.
Hmm.
Like, oh my god, it was so creepy.
I
Um,
just kind of like squinted my eyes and like, what the fuck?
and when the kids went after Gladys, I
Oh my god,
love.
when they fucking pulled her jaw off of her like skull off of her jaw.
Oh, so
Just
gross. And
ugh.
why were they
I
eating
think that
her? Why
got
were you
me.
cannibals?
I don't know, but
Ugh. But but that whole scene, like that whole like whatever series scene, whatever, when from the start to finish, when they fucking chase up the stairs and go and start chasing her,
oh my god,
it's
that
it's
shit had
so
me.
funny.
It gave
It's
me the
fucking
giggles.
with you. Me too. It's fucking with you because it's so crazy, but it's like kind of like I don't you're wanting them to get their vengeance, but you're kind of like it's hilarious and they're going through different houses and shit and people are like, "What the fuck?"
Breaking
And they're
doors and shit.
they're
Oh my
just
fucking god,
yeah,
that lady.
thinking they're
Oh,
so self
there's a man in my house. There's a man in the kitchen, and I said, "Me too, girl. Me too."
God, it was so funny and it was I don't there were just so many emotions during that because you're also like there's a release on top of it all. This is how they fucked with you. Like there's a release because you know things are gonna end now. You know,
That bitch is fucked.
and the kids are free and they're going to be back home, most of them, and they're going to like there's this I don't know, you're like happy because the kids are out and you're happy because this is over, you're happy because these people are safe, and then all of a sudden she's getting torn to shreds and you're like ew, but thank god, but hilarious because the kids and I don't know, it was so it just fucked with your goddamn everything. it was a mind fuck, definite for sure.
It definitely that movie is so fucked, honestly. Hey,
It's it's so good though. I think it was really well done. I think it was really well done. Um
man.
um so do you want some trivia or you have some more stuff you want to say?
No, I think that was it.
Okay. I'm going to drop
Oh,
a
I will say that it was so fucking boring in the beginning. Like it drags for
It
like
was.
the
I
first
almost
fucking
turned it off
half.
the first time I watched it. Yeah, I almost turned it off the first time I watched it. But I warned you. I was like, "Okay, this is a slow burn." It draws you in with something kind of fucking freaky in the beginning because all the kids disappear and you know, but then it's really boring for a while. But it's good. It's good. Um, I'm gonna drop a bomb on you.
Okay,
I want you to think of the most unlikely actor to have been cast as Archer.
Johnny Depp.
Pedro Pascal was
Oh
originally
my
cast as Archer.
god, I love Pedro. Why did he decline it?
He did not. He had to drop out due to scheduling conflicts.
Probably Last of Us season 2 or the Benito Bowl.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. But not the Benino Bowl because this came out in August.
I know. It was a joke.
So
No,
yeah, anyway, I
I
thought that
know
was
he
really
does SNL skits all the time too, so I'm wondering if maybe
well, it could have been The Last of Us, honestly, because the
yeah.
the filming it's about that would make sense, timing wise. Um, Theaters listed show times at 2:17, the same time the children in the film vanish.
That just gave me chills. God damn it.
Uh,
Okay.
it was originally set to release in January of 26, but the test screenings were so fucking popular that it convinced the film company, the production company, to move it up, to move the date up. Um, HBO Max sent out a notification to their subscribers at 2:17 a.m. on October 17th that they would begin streaming on the platform beginning on October 24th. Anyway, they chose 2:17 to notify their people.
That's fucking awesome.
Zach Kreger wrote the screenplay after the sudden death of his best friend, Trevor.
Oh,
David
sad.
Fincher was a consult, huh?
I said that's so sad.
It is sad. David Fincher was the director I was talking about that was kind of Zach Krieger's consult. He was there and helpful to him while he was writing the screenplay. So I'm going to read this word for word. This came from IMDb, okay? Because it's just I need to. There's just so much information in this, and I'm going to read it to you. Okay, this is the last trivia thing. Zach Krieger's screenplay reveals, this is quote, Zach Krieger's screenplay reveals the inspiration that was behind the way the kids run off into the night. Quote, every child runs across the yard with the same curious posture, body erect, arms outstretched in a downward V, like someone holding heavy bags. They run like the naked Vietnamese girl covered in napalm from that iconic photo. The photo is
Oh my
award-winning.
god.
The photo is the award-winning war image, The Terror of War, also known as Napalm Girl, taken in Vietnam in 1972. It depicts a naked and crying 9-year-old girl.
Mm.
Yeah, running from her village after, okay, Phan Thi Kim, I don't know how to pronounce her name, running from her village after it was hit in a strike. Her clothes were completely burned off and she suffers severe burns. The photo became one of the most
Poor
striking from the
baby.
Vietnam War and is remembered for how hauntingly it shows the innocent victims. And that's why they did the run that way, end quote. And that's why they did the run that way. So I wanted to include that because the whole time, like from the very beginning, we're like, why are they running that way? So I thought that was really
The kids ran that way, but
interesting.
so did Marcus. That's where I was like, what the fuck?
Right. But if it depicts the innocent victims of
Yeah.
war, yeah, I thought that that was brilliant and beautiful. And I wanted to read that word for word because I I didn't really have time to summarize it, but also I think it really gives us that chilling, like, you know?
Mhm.
Anyway, I'm really glad that you watched that with me, and I'm glad that I hoped that you didn't hate it. I wasn't sure because of the way your reaction afterward. I was I
I
was a
was
little nervous.
scared.
It was so funny because I was, like, sending you shit, I was talking to you and everything, you're ignoring me. I'm like, "Is she pissed at me for making her watch something she hated?"
No, I was pissed at you for scaring me.
I did I was like and you told me that, and I was like, "I scared the horror queen? What?"
Yeah,
Oh,
by the
fuck.
way, if you like horror, that movie is the only movie besides Signs that scared the shit out of me, and I've seen The Terrifier.
'Cause
That's
I
not
think
scary, that's
because
just gory as fuck.
it is gore like, this is gory, but it also is a mind fuck, and it's also, like, it messes with your senses, and it's, um he and I
Do you think
also
he
like
got
that he
pointers from M. Night Shyamalan as well?
I don't know, but I know that he also put in humor. So there were some funny clips that weren't included, and what he was doing is during the test screening, I guess. This is another thing I read, but I didn't include it in our trivia. But during the test screening, if something didn't elicit a laugh naturally, like if they laughed because they were either uncomfortable or they thought that they were supposed to laugh or whatever, he would cut it from the script, but or from the screenplay, whatever. But if people laughed natural if it was funny, he kept it. And so that makes sense why the dialogue that I
Aw.
loved so much that was kept,
Help me!
that makes that makes so much sense now, you know. So I like that he wanted it to there to be some levity to kind of balance things out a little bit. So that was where the dialogue probably came from. Yeah, I loved it. I I don't know that I'll watch it a billion times because I don't really tend to watch horror flicks a lot, but it did interest me. I wanted to watch it, and
Me
after I
with the
saw it, I
Saw
was like,
series.
I wanted to watch it, and after I saw it, I was like, my kid has to watch this movie because she's a horror freak, and I think she'd like it.
I normally
So,
am, but that movie spooked the shit out of me. Honestly, Black Phone kinda made me unsettled as fuck
I
as well,
loved Black
but
Phone too. I thought that was very
I love that movie, and I love the second one as well. But I have a pop quiz for
speaking of
you.
horror, well, oh yes, that's right. Let's go.
In what state does this film take place?
Give me a second. No, I'm not looking it up. But I did see it while I was looking at trivia stuff. Fuck. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. It wasn't Connecticut. It's somewhere over there though. I don't remember.
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania. God damn it.
How long were the children under Gladys's spell?
17 days. I don't know.
3 months.
Damn. I did not know that. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
Where did
Where did what?
where
Where
did
did
it
the
say
time
that?
go?
No,
It
where
and
did
it
it
said it. It said it, or like I think Archer
Oh,
brings it
but
up.
he's telling no, when he's telling the story when the kid is, like, narrating the end of it, I think. Maybe
I
Archer
thought
does
Archer
bring it up.
said
I don't remember.
something. Yeah. 'Cause I remember being like, 3 months? Damn! Like, what the fuck?
Wow, I didn't know. I thought 17 days because there's an awful lot of 17 in there. 17 kids, 217.
Speaking of numbers, how many deaths occur in this movie?
Let's see. Well, James and what the fuck's his name? Paul die. Uh, Gladys dies. Marcus dies. Ew, and his fucking brain gets splattered. Marcus's husband, 5.
Yes.
Yay, I got one right. I was
I'm
like,
so
did he die in the
man,
very beginning? I don't remember. Huh?
man, see, those are the kind of questions you need to ask me, not these fucking, "Hey, my grandma has that same knickknack." What? What are you talking about?
Hey, you
Fucking
said that
knickknack are you
seeing it made
talking
you
about?
you said that seeing it trained you to watch those things. Um, so
When did I say you had to have dreamed that?
no, it was in an episode. One of our episodes, we talked about how Seen It trained us to watch, and it's been recent.
Did
It was in
you
one of the
say
more
that?
recent.
I don't think it was me.
Pretty sure.
I don't think it
Um,
was me.
okay, listeners, prove her wrong.
Watch
I
them for prove
remember one of
me
us
right
saying that.
or prove me wrong.
Um,
Fuck.
so speaking of horror, for whatever reason, March 13th is the next one coming out, which is a Friday the
Friday the
13th.
13th. So of course you
Oh
know
yeah.
it's the horror day.
It's the horror day, so we are doing Sinners and Frankenstein.
And Frankenstein, except
And we
I
will
think
have
that it's actually pronounced Frankenstein.
well, that's I'm excited because I've never seen either one of these movies. So I am very much looking
I'm
forward to
so
it.
excited for you to watch Frankenstein because I love that movie so goddamn much.
Well, and I'm
I
excited to watch it too because I just learned a lot about Mary Shelley and I'm very
Yeah.
excited to put that to use
For
while
those
watching
of
this
you
movie.
who absolutely hate every goddamn fucking Frankenstein movie out there and have not yet seen this one because you were too scared it would be like the rest, please don't worry. It is the most book accurate Frankenstein we have to date.
Excellent. So, yeah, I'm very much looking forward to that. And we'll have a guest host. So,
We will
if
have a guest host.
yeah, so if you follow us all on Blue Sky, um Damn it Polly, I think is his name on there. Damn it Polly is going to be joining us and talking about those two movies. So, tune in. It'll be fun.
Yes, it will.
So, I was like, where'd she go? Um And then, if you guys, we have a few guest hosts lined up. We have Damn It Polly next week. We have the following week. We have a mother daughter duo, and I don't know what movies we're covering. We're actually in the process of talking about those. And then the following week after that, we have Derek and Christine, and they will be, and that's a couple, so they will be joining us, and we'll be talking about Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist and High Fidelity, I believe, is what we agreed upon. And if you
Mhm.
guys who are listening would like to join us, we'd love to set it up. Elizabeth is going to be joining us, and we'll be doing a probably a Disney, either a comparison
Rapid
with live
fire.
action or a rapid fire. Yeah, we'll be doing something like that. Yeah, so we'd love to have guest hosts. So if there's something that you guys want to watch, want us to watch, and want to talk about it, hit us up, momwatchthis at gmail.com or mwtpod at blue sky or momwatchthispod everywhere else, I believe.
Yes.
Anyway, until next week, go watch Weapons, get creeped out, and then finish up your night by watching Zootopia and
Yeah, please watch it in that order because I fucked up. And I knew I fucked up the second shit started happening. I was like, damn, it's kind of late. I'm
it
I'm a
would have been,
little sad we didn't do
oh
that one
man,
first.
I should have timed it to where it got over at 2:17 like your dad and I did, The
Oh my
Exorcism of Emily
god.
Rose, and it got
No,
over right at the time.
I don't think I would speak to you.
Anyway, until next time, uh,
Happy
yeah, go ahead.
happy birthday to somebody.
Happy birthday to somebody, and we will see you next week. Thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening. Oh my god, we're terrible.
I know. Thank you so much for listening. We love you guys. And yeah, we will see you next.
We heart you.
We
Okay,
heart
love you.
you.
Bye.
Bye.